Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 90-day Fian before the 90-day star Matilda T is getting married to Niles Valentine on season 8. Has he already moved to the US after filming? Matilda and Niles are a fan favorite couple from the latest edition of the 9-Day Fiancé spin-off. Matilda and Niles met 2 years ago. After Matilda had sent him a request on Valentine's Day, Niles became Matilda's Valentine for life, but her behavior did raise some red flags in fans' heads. Matilda had messaged Niles out of the blue, which suggested she was seeking American men to date. Matilda also started pressuring Niles to get married to her on his first trip to Africa, which also rang warning bells for Niles before he could hear the wedding bells. Moreover, Matilda lived in dire conditions with her family. She looked like someone who had picked Niles to take advantage of him and didn't really love him. Matilda only wanted to come to the US. Matilda was introduced to 90-Day Fian before the 90-Day season 7 in episode 5 in September 2024. Matilda wore a traditional tie and dang dress. As she introduced herself, she said she was 23 years of age and was from Ano, Ghana. Matilda lived in Ano her whole life with her mom, 3 sisters, and 2 brothers. Matilda wanted to be a soldier when she was a little girl. Matilda told the viewers that if they came to Ano, they would see that the residents were very disciplined. Matilda added that she did not have a good job in Ano. She made money by helping her mom. Matilda was selling plantain at the market she called Anne's. So a boring place. Matilda explained that they did not have any clubs or any big restaurants. Matilda looked delighted as she told her producers that she wanted to move from Fiancé to the US to start her future life there. She was confident that it was going to happen because she was going to marry her amazing American boyfriend Niles. Niles was fired just before he came to Ghana, and he didn't have a flow of income to support the two of them if they married, and Niles brought her to the US. Niles also had the bride price and the knocking and wedding ceremony costs to worry about as an unemployed man. However, Niles also didn't want to marry Matilda on his first ever trip to Ghana because his family didn't approve of her. It appears his family had concerns about her cultural background and wondered if she was taking advantage of Niles due to his autism. It appears Niles' parents were not okay with being filmed for 90-Day Fiancé. Niles called his parents up in episode 15 to tell them he was getting married to Matilda. They told him they couldn't support their marriage. Niles cried on camera, saying his parents didn't even have to mean it. All he wanted to hear was, "I am happy for you, son." However, Nil was not going to let them ruin the happiest moment of his life. They didn't think Matilda was the right choice for him, even though he'd known her for 2 years. When Niles told Matilda about his parents not approving of the marriage, she asked, "How am I going to live in your country?" considering she didn't know anyone else in the US. 90-Day Fiancé. Niles was not going to be by her side all the time. She knew that Niles' family thought she was a scammer. However, Matilda argued that since their son had seen her in person and knew she existed for real, they should have believed him. Still, it appears Matilda hasn't made her way to the US yet after filming. Matilda from 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 days has an interesting bio. She mentions Ghana and USA. Love knows no borders, which could mean that she is now living in America. However, Matilda recently took fans on a road trip with her in Ghana, where she went to a village 20 kilometers away to visit a relative in October 2024. Matilda booked a taxi locally and was amazed at the driver recognizing her. Since she is still in Ghana, Matilda might still be worried about what her life in the US will be like once her spousal visa is approved.